It's time now for some real education. And boy, think about the response to those idiot college kids. I'm from Hamas. I want money from you to destroy innocent Israelis. Not soft targets, not hard targets. How much can we write you? So education. What is the real purpose of education? We're looking at the Christian humanists of the 13th and 14th and 15th centuries today in the Dr. Duke Show all week, considering what the early Christian humanists were teaching and how they taught generations of kids. And no show on the Christian humanists would be from this period would be absolutely correct if we didn't include Leonardo da Vinci. Born in 1452, died in 1509. He was an Italian, as you know, painter, draftsman, engineer, scientist, theorist, sculptor, architect. While his fame initially rested on his achievements as a painter, also became known for his world-famous notebooks, all sorts of ideas and inventions in which he made drawings of and notes of a variety of subjects, including anatomy, astronomy, botany, cartography, painting, and paleontology. And he was also an education guy. He was also very concerned about education and how to make education, the new Christian humanism, a way of molding children in the way of Christ for wisdom and for love. Take a look at some of these quotes from Leonardo da Vinci. Quote, "Learning never exhausts the mind." You know what? When you're actually learning things, it does not exhaust you. Studying things that don't make any sense to you, that exhausts you. But learning things, getting it right, that doesn't exhaust any of us. How about this? Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Simplicity. Kiss. Michael Scott said, keep it simple, stupid. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Time stays long enough for anyone who'll use it. As long as you're using your time, what time has been given you, as long as you're using it effectively, it doesn't matter how little you have. You will have had enough. Look at the next quote, please. Quote, "I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm and whose conscience approves their conduct will pursue their principles unto the death." Sounds awfully like an idea that emboldened America, the founding fathers. How about this quote from Da Vinci? "Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master." The purpose of education is to make sure that those you educate actually go beyond your knowledge before it's all said and done. And finally, quote, "It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sit back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding." Understanding is the purpose of education. Ironically, in American public schools today, the one thing your kids graduate is not understanding much of anything about anything. You couldn't get farther removed.